Rick and Morty fan art in progress. I was rewatching the episode with Unity. That's the one where it's Rick's ex-girlfriend, alien that combines, makes life forms equal. Just trying to get an idea what else to draw or add to this piece. And again, I think it's it will underrate the show if I just call it a cartoon. I'll call it a show. I think it shows like that, or material like that, which cleverly makes fun of us, of life. And again, one of the most insightful episodes was, again, the episode where they're able to look into other dimensions, and Rick and Morty's parents see that their lives would have been more, in their eyes, better. And had Summer's mom not gotten pregnant with Summer. But they backed it down because after it showed that Summer's parents were would eventually end in catastrophe in the other dimension with a car chase and I think a drug problem or something like that. Do it over here on this side. Just an idea. And for me to, I think of why I choose to go on my path in life. What do I enjoy doing? What do I not enjoy doing? What do I like and dislike? And creating designs, shirts, prints, and tattoos that I like my way is I think it's my justified choice. A justified choice. I think it's a little better like this. And that episode gets to me because, again, Look, I don't have any fucking kids. And, but I think it takes discipline and acknowledgement and appreciation of reality to say, you know what? Don't have any kids because I don't need the Rick and Morty show to show me that, without a doubt, having kids is a real life decision with not just an effect on you, but on another life. And I think, even though when I do get emotional on this subject, I also think, man, there are motherfuckers out there that can't handle it, and they tap out, and next thing you know that they end up doing or making bad, horrible choices in life. And it sounds politically incorrect to speak on that subject, and I said, no, let's talk about it, because when we do, that means someone else possibly could be saved from a pain, a headache, a bad call, a miserable life, or a life with a huge amount of obstacles. And even seeing the Unity episode, was it Summer, all with their fucking naive, which most people have this naive attitude, well, don't you mean that people actually have their own free will and they're being captured and they're mummies or zombies, but not having their own way of thinking? And eventually they're freed. And the alien goes, well, you know that guy was whatever, a child rapist or a child molester. And then Summer says something like, well, now he has free will to do what he wants. And eventually the people separate, and there's a race war. And it's funny because it's not based off skin, it's based off nipple shapes. So, Unity, making these people unified and productive and at peace, it's dismantled by the desire of free will versus the without taking into consideration the unexpected calculation that people will be people. Well, in that case, they were aliens, but and I think it's a good question too. Will aliens be the same? Will they have a monetary system, a profit and reward system? Well, beloved. And that's a thought, but then I'm glad I listened to Dr. Jordan Peterson, because he said something. He brings up a quote from the Bible. I'm not a big fan of the Bible. I think it's a lot of bad in that book. But when you hear the term, the meek shall inherit the earth, when meek used to mean something more elaborate from when it was written. And it was something like, those who know how to use their swords and sheathe them will rule the earth. And I think that that's a beautiful desire or even prediction. And there's a lot of work to get towards that point. I want to say in some cases it looks like we're making progress, but when you see fucking the death cult Islam, when people saying, you know what, people should have the right that people should have a right to follow a death cult, and the belief to preach kill all infidels and non-believers because it's the religious right. I'm thinking, nah. How about fuck them? Fuck them and their mothers and their grandmothers. Fuck them. You want to preach that shit? Go ahead. You know, but I think the one with that Scientologist, because Scientology is, in my opinion, in my world, it's a creepy fucking cult, brainwashing cult. If it works for you, excellent. That's just my opinion. But if they could brainwash people and whatever, and I guess sort of empower them, fuck it. But the moment that they start creating suicide bombers, calling for the death of non-Scientologists, then I think then it should be banned, destroyed actually. Yeah, man, but you know what? Okay, whatever, man. I don't think any person or any organization that says, hey, let's kill those that are not on our team. No. I am not down with that. Draw it backwards so it sort of fits better. Try to make it fit better.